Hey, it's Amanda, and it's day 7 of our food diaries and breakfast time. Ricky and Brian are already gone to work, and Rick is actually working this evening, so I'm not even sure. I hadn't even considered it when he works evenings, how it's going to affect this whole food diary filming thing. So he may or may not be on the video tonight because his break is at 8 p.m. and we do sometimes eat at 8 p.m. but we generally try to eat a little earlier and just like hang out with him while he eats when he comes home on an 8 o'clock break. So we're just gonna see how that goes. But anyway, back to right now, back to breakfast. So me and Brianna, we have the blueberries, right? So blueberry smoothies are everybody's favorite right now because we still have the frozen bananas and the yogurt, and we got the blueberries yesterday. I have a sneaking suspicion that the blueberries will not last through tomorrow between everybody just grabbing one here and there and having them for the smoothies. So I know that the boys had blueberry smoothies this morning, but and I was going to show making one, but frankly, my dishes are dirty. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you, and I'm not showing you. I'm just not doing it. So I'm just gonna tell you that basically they just take some yogurt and some of those frozen bananas and the blueberries and throw them in a food processor with a little ice. We do have protein powder. I don't know if I've shown it to you. I'll show it to you in a second. Let me grab it. I gotta make sure you don't see the dishes. Here it is. Okay, so my sister is vegan. I've told you guys this before, right? I'm trying not to show you the dishes. From time to time, she does all kinds of different diet things. She's been trying to find the right diet for her. And usually what happens is whatever doesn't work for her, she sends to us because she knows we'll pretty much eat anything. So she tried the Hallelujah diet before. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. And it didn't work for her. She wasn't a fan of it. So basically she sent us all of her Hallelujah diet stuff that she didn't want. So actually I'll show you the whole collection actually. Let me show you the whole thing. Okay, so these are the things that she sent us. Now they have a fiber cleanse, and she sent one that's open and one that's unopened. And the Barley Max, this is the alfalfa free. She has an alfalfa allergy, and Ricky and I both have an alfalfa allergy. Also one open, one unopened. This is the essential protein, and this is a superfood. Now this one actually I think has alfalfa in it, if I remember correctly. Yep, and so we can't have that one. Me and Ricky can't. My husband can't. Anyway, so we have protein powder. So when we do shakes or smoothies, a lot of times we'll throw this protein powder in there just because. And it's got, let's see, organic pea protein, organic chia seed, organic hemp seed, organic pumpkin seed, organic coconut flour, organic rice protein, organic sunflower lecithin, and acacia gum. So anyway, this is what we use whenever, you can see it's buried down in there. Whenever we want to throw something into a smoothie, and the superfood I think is pretty good too. I can't have it and Ricky can't have it. So that's like something that you might throw in just for a little green stuff for the other family members. But anyway, so everybody just wants to eat the blueberries. And that's really all it is. They want to eat the blueberries, they have smoothies. Smoothies make a mess in my food processor. And then, because there were already dishes, they left it for me. But we're not going to talk about that right now. It's a whole nother video. But anyway, so being that I don't want any more mess and I'm in a hurry and I just want to relax and enjoy my day, I'm just going to make myself some oatmeal. Oatmeal is such a go-to. Like, I hope you're noticing that with the videos. It's such an easy thing. I'm using peanut butter right now just because I'm kind of into the peanut butter thing at the moment. But in the spring and the summer, a lot of times, especially when I get into fresh like peaches or fresh strawberries, and you just kind of get in the mood for that. You know, it's just whatever you have. So you can make oatmeal with just about anything, but we have the fresh jams, and a lot of time the fresh jams can go in there too. And applesauce is another thing. Applesauce and cinnamon is another great one. But anyway, so I'm gonna have some oatmeal and you'll see that. So you guys can sit and watch me eat my oatmeal. So I hope that now that you've seen kind of what we do for breakfasts and lunch, that you understand why when I do my grocery planning, I know it's so rude to talk through your mouth full. You understand that when I do my grocery planning, that I don't really plan for breakfast and lunch, because a lot of times what I'm doing is just taking the simple ingredients that I have in the house and using it to make one of the many dishes that we have. I mean, I think if you have kids as young as 5 or 6, they're probably making their own breakfast if it's something simple. You know, if it's like us and you have yogurt in the house and granola, you know, they can throw yogurt and granola. I mean, a lot of people do cereal and stuff, and if you have a microwave, they might even be able to do oatmeal when they get a little bit older. But generally speaking, breakfast is something that kids do often on their own, and my kids definitely do. So in terms of lunch, I normally make the plans for it, but it's really kind of a, let's see what we have, let's use the leftovers, let's make do with the simple things that are in the house. So I hope that with the week of food diaries that you guys are starting to get that and understand that that's what we do, and that's why I don't meal plan for breakfast and lunch. It's really just dinner that I plan in advance to try to have an idea of where we're going every night. And even that's flexible. You know, last night I had planned for something, but it got busy and Rick said, I'll make burgers, and that's great. So it's usually good to have something built into your schedule that you can flip-flop this way or that. So anyway, I'm gonna finish eating my oatmeal, but I just wanted to mention that to you because I figured you would probably understand and appreciate it a little bit better now that you've seen it over this period of a week watching our family. I just wanted to show you some of my other meal prep that I'm doing. So I told you I got those packages of hamburger yesterday. I'm going to show you them, these. And I'm going to go ahead and fry those all up this morning. I'm doing them one batch at a time because I'm kind of toying with the idea of flavoring them differently. This one I just have salt, pepper, and some onion powder. I might flavor at least one of them a little bit differently, like with some Italian seasoning and stuff. So anyway, when this is done, it's going to go in here. I'm going to package it up, but that is what I'm doing right now. And there's some leftovers for lunch, just to give you a heads up for lunch. Heads up, excuse me, leftovers from dinner. So, woo, got pretty steamy there. So you can see we have some leftovers from dinner. There's potatoes in the back and corn right there. Probably going to take a little bit of this hamburger and take some of the potatoes and some of the corn and the other ingredients and things we had from last night, the lettuce wraps and stuff like that, and have a little nibble for lunch this afternoon. I'll show it to you when we get it, but that's just what I'm thinking about. That's just what I'm thinking about. I really was toying with the idea of making Melanie, who's our frugal family food person, her hamburger rice casserole, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet. I might do it tonight. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, so I had a brilliant idea for lunch. At least I think so. So let me show you. I was looking at the hamburger that I made, and I was looking at my leftovers, and I saw these mashed potatoes, and I immediately thought shepherd's pie. So I took some of that hamburger meat out, and by the way, let me tell you something. This is delicious. You can tell that it is prime steak cut in hamburger. It is really good. So anyway, I took half of it and I put it in this plate that I'm going to save, and I'm actually going to use that in some vegetarian chili. I'll link it at the top. There's a vegetarian chili recipe that I make, and I throw meat in it. So I mean, it really doesn't need meat because it's already made for vegetarians. So a little bit of meat goes a long way in that. But anyway, in this, I'm going to throw the leftover corn. I also went ahead and opened my can of mixed vegetables, and I'll put that in there too. Not the whole can, most of it, because I'm going to make pot pies probably tomorrow. It's on my schedule for tomorrow, so I thought, oh, I can use this. Rather than use a whole can of this, I can just use a half a can, and so half the vegetables can go in here, and then I got a lot of vegetables, more vegetables anyway. And then I thought, I don't know if it's quite filling enough, so I'm going to put some rice in there too. I made a cup of rice. I'm going to mix the cup of rice with the vegetables and the meat. I know it's not a traditional shepherd's pie, but I'm just trying to get a nice big filling meal for the family. So there it is. And all of this, I think, will make for a very filling lunch because Rick is home. Ricky's getting ready to come home from college for the afternoon, and then he's got to go back to work, so I want to make sure he has a good filling meal. So all of this is gluten-free. I think it's going to be really, really tasty. Might even throw in a little bit of that turkey broth with some cornstarch, just to thicken it up and make it delicious. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a good lunch. Here's the filling. Here's the filling getting ready to go into the pan. Okay, I added a little extra of the broth and I threw the potatoes on top, but they're kind of sinking in the broth. So hopefully it cooks up nice and firm. I'll show it to you when it's done. Okay, so our shepherd's pie is out of the oven and I must say, this is looking awfully tasty. And you can see it is still bubbling with deliciousness. It smells really good, doesn't it, Ricky?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's already seated at the table waiting for his turn, nibbling on some blueberries. So I'm gonna slice this up and put it on a plate and you can see what it looks like. Now that is some delicious goodness right there. Here, Ricky, why don't you take a bite? It's super hot, so be careful.
It looks really good though.
I mean, clearly it's steaming, so be seriously careful.
It's hot. That's really good though.
I'm glad. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going to dig into this because I'm telling you what, that was looking so good. Oh, this is a good lunch right here. I mean, blueberries and a shepherd's pie. Now, my husband did not want to be filmed. I'm eating an apple. My husband did not want to be filmed eating his lunch. But let me show you something. That's what's left of the pan. Every bite devoured. Ricky scraped it for the last bites. He's finishing up over here. Hello, Ricky. He said it's a keeper and he couldn't believe that I made it from leftovers. You love it? It was the best. Now tell the people that you're excited about making your art video.
I'm very excited to make the art video. I have a lot of ideas and stuff I want to talk about already then. But so expect it soonish. Soon as possible.
He's getting ready to go to, oh, I don't want you to see my dirty dishes. He's getting ready to go to work and Rick's getting ready to go back to work. Or no, let me rephrase that. Ricky's getting ready to go to work and Rick is getting ready to go to work. Ricky will be home at
7:30.
Yeah, about the same time, yeah, that Rick has dinner. So I may actually hold off dinner until that time because they're both going to be coming home around the same time. Otherwise it'd just be me and Brian and Brianna. But if I make something tasty and me and Brian and Brianna can't wait, we might do that too. So we'll see how it goes. But that was it for lunch. Come back for dinner. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the truth. We didn't get dinner done last night, not on video. I have been busy preparing for, trying to get good light yet again, a family friend to come into town. I've been trying to get my house together. And I think I mentioned in yesterday's video the dishes were not done. They didn't get done all day yesterday. And I was trying to get it done so I could film dinner. That wasn't happening. So I was like, you know what, I'll just film tonight's dinner and then you can get a gist of it. But anyway, and I'm actually using the leftover hamburger meat that I had from yesterday's lunch to make chili. So you've seen me make chili before, but I'm just gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you, I'll show you what the kitchen looks like so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's the kitchen I got. That's almost done frying up, so I really had to hurry up. This is all that's left of the broth. I'm gonna put it in there. These I am washing and drying because I found an awesome deal on these. And I meant to put it on the film and I didn't do it the other day. But these canning jars were 50 cents each, brand new with the lid on. They were loose from the packaging. And I thought that was a really good deal, so I picked those up. I got $5 worth. And this is what is left of the dishes. We're still working on it, people. Still working on it. But I think we're doing a pretty good job. I am busily organizing my house. I've been doing laundry. I think I mentioned yesterday or in the past couple of days that I was cleaning out the kids' rooms. Look what I did today. Do you see that? That is my pile, where my pile usually is, and my pile is in fact gone. I went through and put everything down in here. We took several bags of things to donate away. These are going to friends and people that we know. There's a kitten sitting on my chair. For those of you that know my husband in person, this right here is a miracle. There is an animal in my house on a piece of furniture. Here is Brianna's room, and I think I did a video before where I showed you her room. And she had a twin size bed. Well, we've totally rearranged everything. She's got all of her furniture moved this way. This was a lot of moving furniture the other day. Clean out the closet. I'm sure her closet looks good, so I'll show you. Look at that, fairly organized. Is it perfect? No, but you know, there it is. So, and then Ricky's room is looking fairly organized. He's got some laundry to put away, and like his mother, he has a stack of paperwork. But we moved some furniture in here too, and he's got more bookshelves for his manga and anime collection. And of course this is Brian's room. Brian added another bookshelf because these bookshelves were not enough. And this bookshelf was not enough. So he added this one. And I think his closet is cleaned out as well. So we didn't talk about Ricky's closet. Brian has some storage in here for blankets and things. So this is what we've been doing the past few days, making sure everything is clean. So I feel good about that. But now I'm gonna go back and finish the chili. Okay, it's dinner time. Now see, we're having dinner late tonight. Rick was at a men's meeting at the church, so he's already eaten dinner. So he's just sitting here drinking some coffee. There's the blue cup. You guys know about the cup.
Sure.
And sitting at the table with the rest of us, and everybody else is eating. I'm going to show you around. So, oh, we're having chili. I think I mentioned that. And Ricky's eating. He's got cheese in his. Brianna, as you know, doesn't like spicy things, so she's having some chicken soup. She's got her crazy bun going on her head. Anyway, and then Brian is on the left of me today. He's taking Dad's seat, having some chili, and of course there's my chili. So, plenty of chili left in the pot. Plenty of chili left in there. So, everybody can have, it'll probably be leftovers tomorrow. And I finally went ahead and cooked up that ground beef that I meant to cook up yesterday. So this is going to go ahead and get stored. So it's all just sitting there waiting while we eat dinner. Everybody have a good day today. We got a lot accomplished, right?
We did.
Yes.
Yes. I showed everybody your rooms. You're so proud of them, are you not?
I don't have hair to flip, but
It's clean, right? It's clean, right? I thought it was clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah, good.
I think I've about maxed out my bookshelves.
Yeah, Brian's not doing any more bookshelves. We've reached the
I need
bookshelf
more
limit.
books.
But he said he feels very happy because he feels like he lives in a library. So
it looks like it.
yeah, well, so does Ricky, kind of.
I need more books.
Yeah, so that's nice. Brianna, your room looks nice and just clear. Like you've got space in it. Yeah, that too. How's your room look? It's right behind you.
But we won't talk about the office on camera.
Yeah, Rick has an office. I've never shown Rick's office on camera because it's a little crazy. Anyway, people have asked why we don't pray on camera. We do pray before we eat. I will say that. This family prays before they eat, but I'm sure you all know a little show called Duck Dynasty. And we kind of didn't want to like do the same thing, and then we also kind of didn't want to seem like ultra pretentious, you know, trying to be like, let's pause and be super spiritual for a moment.
Let us pray.
Yeah. So we kind of keep that private. We just have a moment and thank the Lord for our meal and do that, and then we film. And of course, I don't even start eating until I put the camera down. So anyway, this is going to be the end of the 7 days. It's really 7.5 days. Rick's just relaxing back here. You got anything to say? Did you enjoy the 7 days?
Yes, I did. I love to eat with a camera right, right on you.
We're gonna keep it up though.
It's enjoyable.
We have agreed to do it probably once a week or so.
Yeah.
Just not all the time.
Yeah.
when we can fit it in the schedule and it's not too cumbersome. These evenings are a challenge. It's a lot of editing and stuff, so. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off and go ahead and wrap up this video. So thanks for watching. We appreciate you. And there'll be more. There'll be more food diary videos coming at you. So, all right, everybody say bye. Ah, there you go. Your turn, Rick. You start first.
Oh, bye. See.
Bye.
Bye.
Ricky's getting more.
See ya. It's good,
Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye.